In this video, you will hear 37 business phrasal verbs used in real work meetings, the kind you hear on Zoom, calls, in conference rooms, and during team check-ins. Follow along and repeat every phrase out loud. The more times you listen, the more natural it gets. Let's go! Group 1. Opening the meeting and introducing topics. 1. Bring up. To introduce a topic for discussion, I'd like to bring up the budget issue before we move on. Repeat after me. Bring up the budget issue. 2. Put forward. To suggest or propose an idea. She put forward a new approach to the client proposal. Repeat after me. Put forward a new approach. 3. Come up with, to think of or produce an idea or solution. We need to come up with a solution by end of day. Repeat after me. Come up with a solution. 4. Lay out for. To present or explain something clearly and in order. Let me lay out the key points before we start the discussion. Repeat after me. Lay out the key points. 5. Set up. To arrange or organize something. Can you set up the meeting for Thursday afternoon? Repeat after me. Set up the meeting. 6. Kickoff. To start something, a meeting, a project, a conversation. Let's kick off with a quick review of last week's numbers. Repeat after me. Kick off with a quick review. 7. Open up. To start a discussion or make space for contributions, I'd like to open up the floor for questions now. Repeat after me. Open up the floor for questions. 8. Run through. To go over something quickly, from beginning to end, let's run through the agenda before we get started. Repeat after me. Run through the agenda. 9. Zoom in. To focus on a specific detail or area. I want to zoom in on the Q3 numbers for a moment. Repeat after me. Zoom in on the Q3 numbers. Quick check, are you saying the phrases out loud? That is the whole exercise. Keep going. 9 down, 28 to go. Group 2, discussing and reviewing. Group 2, discussing, reviewing, and analyzing. 10. Go over. To review or examine something carefully. Let's go over the action items from last week. Repeat after me. Go over the action items. 11. Break down. To analyze something in detail, piece by piece, can you break down the cost structure for the team? Repeat after me. Break down the cost structure. 1. 2. Look into. To investigate or research something. I'll look into why the numbers don't match and get back to you. Repeat after me. Look into why the numbers don't match. 13. Point out. To highlight or draw attention to something. I just want to point out that the deadline was moved to Friday. Repeat after me. Point out that the deadline was moved. 1. 4. Narrow down. To reduce a list of options to fewer choices. We need to narrow down the candidates to 3. Repeat after me. Narrow down the candidates. 1. 5. Talk through. To discuss something in detail, step by step. Let's talk through the risks before we make a decision. Repeat after me. Talk through the risks. Which of these have you heard in your own meetings? These are real expressions. Native speakers use them every day. 16. Weigh in. To share your opinion on a topic being discussed. Maria, would you like to weigh in on this before we move on? Repeat after me. Weigh in on this. 17 up. To support a claim with data or evidence. Do you have any numbers to back up that projection? Repeat after me. Back up that projection. 18. Iron out. To resolve problems or small details. We still need to iron out a few issues with the contract. Repeat after me. Iron out a few issues. 18. Done. You are halfway there. Group 3. Making decisions and moving forward. Group 3. Making decisions and moving the meeting forward. 19. Move on. To proceed to the next topic on the agenda. All right. Let's move on to the next item. Repeat after me. Move on to the next item. To OSIGN, off on. To officially approve something. The VP needs to sign off on this before we launch. Repeat after me. Sign off on this. 21. Sort out. To organize or resolve a problem or situation. We'll sort out the scheduling conflict before the end of the week. Repeat after me. Sort out the scheduling conflict. 22. Wrap up. To finish or bring something to a close. We're almost out of time. Let's wrap up the discussion. Repeat after me. Wrap up the discussion. You are past the halfway mark. 22 phrasal verbs. Stay with it. The last 15 are the ones most people miss. 23. Carry out. To execute or implement a plan or task. The team will carry out the changes starting next Monday. Repeat after me. Carry out the changes. 24. Draw up. To prepare a formal document, plan, or agreement. Legal will draw up the contract by the end of the week. Repeat after me. Draw up the contract. 25. Pushback. To resist, delay, or express disagreement. Some stakeholders are pushing back on the new timeline. Repeat after me. Pushing back on the new timeline. 26. Put OFF. To postpone something to a later time. We had to put off the product launch until Q1. Repeat after me. Put off the product launch. 27. Call off. To cancel something entirely. The client called off the meeting at the last minute. Repeat after me. Called off the meeting. 27. Down. One final group. Group 4. Follow-up and communication. Group 4. Follow-up, delegation, and communication. 28. Follow-up. To check on progress after a meeting or conversation. I'll follow up with the supplier about the delivery date. Repeat after me. Follow up with the supplier. 29. Reach out. To contact someone, usually to start a conversation. Please reach out to the client and confirm the next steps. Repeat after me. Reach out to the client. 30. Fill in. To update or inform someone who missed something. Can someone fill in John? He wasn't on the call. Repeat after me. Fill in John. 31. Check in. To see how something or someone is progressing. Let's check in on Tuesday to see where things stand. Repeat after me. Check in on Tuesday. 6 more. Think about your next meeting. Which of these will you use first? 32. Handover. To pass responsibility or a task to someone else. I'm going to hand over this account to David starting next week. Repeat after me. Hand over this account. 33. Step in. To intervene when a situation needs attention. If the conflict escalates, the manager will step in. Repeat after me. Step in if there's a conflict. 34. Take over. To assume control or responsibility for something. She'll take over the project while I'm on leave. Repeat after me. Take over the project. 35. Chip in. To contribute ideas, effort, or resources. Everyone needs to chip in if we're going to hit this deadline. Repeat after me. Chip in to hit the deadline. 36. Touch base. To make brief contact to share a quick update. Let's touch base before the client call tomorrow. Repeat after me. Touch base before the client call. 37. Run by. To mention something to someone to get their feedback or approval. Before we finalize this, I want to run it by the director. Repeat after me. Run it by the director. That's all 37 business phrasal verbs. The ones that show up in real meetings every single week. Listen to this video 2 or 3 more times. Each time, you will catch more, retain more, and sound more natural. If this helped you, drop a comment with the one phrasal verb you will use in your next meeting. See you next class.